a few practical tips for our CEOs and senior leaders who are listening, who are wanting to either identify where they might be and either ready to scale and grow or needing to mature, or if they know they need to mature and, what do we do about that? Or where do we start? What comes to mind for you?
Well, one that came to mind that I didn't really discuss is we've got to accept or realize that what got me or us to this point is not sufficient to get us to the next place of growth. And it's not like anything's wrong. It's like what's missing. So that's just the reality of our own leadership development and our organizational development. And the other is to know your why. Know your why as a leader. Know your why as an organization. Know what it takes to live your why. Especially if you're a passionate CEO, which most of our listeners are. That's why people are around you, because you know your why and you live your why. So be consistent.
You made this point a few minutes ago. Managing your organization into maturity or through maturity takes courage. That you will never mature the organization with weak leadership. It requires conviction, strength. And I think that's where maybe that's a jumping off point of knowing your why, right? Why does it matter? And then stay in that place as you manage with courage. We talked about this earlier. You made another great point. If you're struggling with the way things are, with the current reality, then rather than just push and try to force more growth than the organization can handle, pause, stop, take a baseline of the current reality, and then create a plan to address the cracks in the foundation. Right? That pause the growth for whatever period of time you need to reset the foundation. And then the next one I'll add is you can't scale. It's kind of the whole point of this episode. You just can't scale and grow if you're not ready. If you try to push the organization, these are my words. If you try to push it to 200 miles per hour and it's only built for 100 miles per hour, it's going to shake. It's going to be a bumpy ride, and you're not going to win that race. And so, yes, growth is the ultimate goal. But if you don't get the house in order first, growth is always going to be elusive.
So one piece that's a complement to that, as the CEO, as the leader, is lead yourself first. If you are struggling, if you are in a reactionary mode, stop, look inside. What's bothering you? Get some support. Because I can tell you, for my own personal, if I knew how to get myself unstuck, I would have done it yesterday. So we all need help.